Pretentious fill time. There we go. Alright guys, welcome to my first mystery beer review, and if I'm talking a little quietly, it's because it's about 11 o'clock, just coming from work, and I've got to keep quiet because people are asleep. But I thought I'd do the first episode of this live, just see if we can get some interaction going. But yeah, met up with my good friend Rob from Hopzine yesterday in Manchester after seeing Hugh Cornwell the night before. It was me, Hopzine, and my dad, and it was actually a really good time. And we'd arranged beforehand to hi Craig, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing okay. And we arranged to do a little bit of a mystery beer swap, where we bought 3 beers, although Rob bought me 4. You can see the rest there. He bought me 4 because there's like one that's got some sort of reference or inside joke about it, so I'm looking forward to trying that one. I'm looking forward to trying them all just to see how I pull this off, because if it works, great, you know, it's a good pat on the back, but if it doesn't, it should make for an entertaining video. And yeah, so I thought I'd do the first video live. We'll see how it goes, and do these periodically. I don't want to do them all at the same time, just so it breaks up and makes it a little bit more fun. And of course, this idea has been around for ages, but most notably from the likes of Matt from Massive Beer Reviews, who does his Mystery Beer Monday, and Joe from the Beer Patrol. Your hair is impeccable again. Yes, it is. That's the wonders of dry shampoo, because I could not be bothered washing my hair when I went to work. I had a shower though, so I did most of the work. But yeah, I like it when it's like really messy and stuff. I don't really pull it off, but oh well. And yeah, so we did a little bit of a beer swap when we met up at Cafe Beermuff, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these, and I'm also looking forward to seeing what Rob's attempts as well. And of course, Rob did a mystery beer swap with Jake from A.k.a. Beer. So if I remember to, there's no information in the description as I'm recording this, because I wanted to get the video up and started as quick as possible. But we'll put links down below. And yeah, if you are watching this live, or you're watching it a bit after it's been uploaded, keep it secret in the comments, because I'd like Rob to watch this and not get it spoilt that I either worked it out or failed miserably. So yeah, using my replacement Northern Monk Refectory Manchester glass, because I smashed my old one, and we actually went to the refectory and picked up kind of the sequel beer to Infinity Vortex, which was tasting really nice on tap, but the guy behind the bar was telling me it tastes even better in can. And of course I got my Don't Mess with Manchester t-shirt on, even though it's reading as Sem Tnod Hitte Ret Sich Man. So yeah, that means that the beer's going to look odd as well. But first of all, Rob put so much effort into this. He actually printed off wrapping paper, and well, I'll let you see his videos to see how I wrapped mine. Ingenuity at its finest. But yeah, what a lovely touch that is. Looks fantastic. You could literally sell that beer. That'd be like some obtuse, like sort of, what's this beer called? I mean, we've got beers named broccoli and pizza and stuff, so why not wrap it up like this? Gives Casper Liedert some inspiration. But yeah, fantastic stuff. So this has been in the fridge, chilled down a bit, and yeah, so without any further ado, let's get this beer open and see what I can get. So the good thing about doing it live, oh, a bit lively, the good thing about doing it live is I can't cover my tracks. Not that I would anyway, because then that just takes the fun out of it really, doesn't it? Anyway, so that head's looking a little bit coloured, so we shall see. So let's pour it into the glass and see what we get. Alright then. So, beer in the glass then, and that's a sort of like hazy golden look to it. I wouldn't say on first glance that that's sort of like hazy IPA territory. It could well be though, that's the beauty of it. But yeah, definitely an unfiltered beer. Looks a bit more orange on camera, but to me it's like a golden, almost has the look of like an unfiltered lager to it. Almost like a Keller beer or something along those lines. But yeah, beer poured with about 2 fingers worth of a nice compact white head. And even the head would, at this point, without me sniffing it, say that this could potentially be something like a Saison wit beer, or, yeah, it could even be a sour. It could be any sort of beer. So let's see what we get in the nose. On the nose, there's not much, and to be honest, it is smelling sort of like a Hellas beer. But there's like this subtle, like orangey aroma coming out from underneath. A little bit herbal, a little bit leafy. There's a very gentle white pepper note. But at the same time, I'm detecting maybe a subtle funkiness. So it could well be something like a farmhouse or a saison. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a lager yeast vibe about it. And definitely some grainy, savoury hops. But what's that? It's smelling really nice. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, and cheers, Rob. See, I'm instantly thinking that this is some sort of lager. But again, there's a funkiness almost on the back end, like a very savoury note. No real fruitiness to speak of. It's got that muskiness as well. A light body to it, a little bit of crispness, but it's got a bit of boldness there to it. And yeah, it's reminding me of something like a Keller beer or a Keller Pills or a Land beer or Zwickel, that sort of thing. It's got like a slight German feel to it. But yeah, there's like these very subtle citrus fruit flavours coming through as well. But see, the aftertaste is throwing me off as well. I'm probably over analysing certain parts of this beer because I've no idea what it is. But there's some lager type element to it. It's very crisp and refreshing. It's a lovely drop, especially after finishing work. Beer Patrol, it looks like you've been on a 3-week bender. A younger Nick Nolte. Awesome Rob hooked you up with some mystery beers, baby. Yeah, I'll take Nick Nolte. Not literally. But yeah, I'm getting at that point now. I just, if my hair goes that way, I'm just going to leave it. When I was in Manchester, I forgot to take like shampoo with me. So I had to literally wash my hair with the complimentary hand soap. And yeah, I had a terrible hair day on the Sunday. And the fact that I'd forgot to take a new t-shirt with me as well. So I was walking around with my Hugh Cornwell Stranglers t-shirt that I wore to the gig beforehand. So I probably look like a right state. But apparently that's my sort of look now. But yeah, I do look rough, don't I? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so back to the beer. There's like these little subtle funky tones, but I don't know if it is going into a farmhouse sort of saison territory. It kind of reminds me of one of the lagers that Cloudwater do, but then it's got an authenticity of a German beer. And then at the same time, for some reason, in the back of my head, I've got Lost and Grounded Keller Pills in my head. I've never had that beer, and I don't know why I'm going there. So if I was to, I don't know. There's like a leafy herbalness to it. Yeah, let's see what happens to the beer when we pour it in. There we go. But yeah, it doesn't taste like there's anything added to the beer in terms of adjuncts or like flavourings or fruits or anything like that. There might be some herbal characters maybe. A few bits and bobs underneath. Let the mystery beer give you a proper mindfuck, Peter. Do not resist it. And the Keller Pills, sorry, Brett. even though you commented it first. Do apologise about that. The Kettle Pills Lost and Grounded is peng, buddy. Yeah, I do like Lost and Grounded, and yeah, I think I just need to ride the wave of mystery beer mindfuckingness. But yeah, there's the little bits and bobs floating around. So yeah, I don't know. It tastes like a lager, an unfiltered lager, so I'm going to stick with that. If I was to predict a brewery, I might say Lost and Grounded. But then there's these subtle funky tones to it, so I don't know if it could be a sort of like a lagered saison. I'm not too sure. Because if there were flavours added, it would have to be herbs. Anyway, I could go on and on, coming up with absolute bullshit, but I'm going to open this up now. So I'm going to close my eyes and get this opened. Of course, doing it a long way by just taking off the tape, because I want to keep that paper. There we go. So it's coming off. You can probably see this before I do. What are you doing? Why didn't you just open both? I'm crushing the can now. Here we are. So that's the bottom layer off. Let's pull this layer off. So, 3, 2, 1. Am I a fucking genius? Or what? Listen, detractors. Don't fuck with the clueless drinker. I don't know what it is that made me think that this was Lost and Grounded. I mean, you could clearly see that the paper hadn't been doctored with or anything like that. Cool wrapping paper, by the way, Rob. But yeah, that unfiltered vibe about it. I'm literally shocked that I actually not only got the style right, but actually got the specific beer. So that makes me the most authentic and trustworthy beer tuber going right now. But I don't know. There's part of me that I think... See, I don't know if the rest of the beers will be as sort of obvious as this. So I don't know what Rob's game is with this beer selection to lull me into a false sense of comfort. But then again, I could have had a beer that I had no idea of, thinking, are they all going to be mind-bending? But yeah, the Keller Pills Hop Bitter Lager Beer. Let's see what the ingredients are for this. Mittelfrüh Perle Magnum. The pills are Malta pills, and a beer brewed in the UK, unfiltered, may contain sediment, certainly did. Store refrigerated, drink fresh, 440ml can, 4.8% volume. I'm a genius. Simple as that. But no, that's a lovely little beer, it really, really is. See, I've been wanting to try the Keller Pills for such a long time, but never got around to it. Now I've got to try it. Absolutely wonderful stuff. So that's 1 out of 1. Can't guarantee that that'll be the same result for the next beers. But yeah, Rob, thank you so much. Maybe I'm not too bad at this after all. I'm going to stop with that bullshit now. I just got lucky, I think. We shall see what the next beer brings us. Very tempted to do another one, but I know I shouldn't. Although I'm only working at 4 in the afternoon tomorrow. So maybe, just maybe, because there was a beer that I did not need to refrigerate. So I might open that one. But then 2 in a row is a bit too much. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. End on a high. And yeah, let's get a bit smug for a little bit. Anyway, lovely beer. I'm so looking forward to trying the other beers now. Massive thank you once again to Rob, and of course a massive thank you to all the folks who've inspired this series, the likes of Matt from Massive Beer Reviews, Joe from The Average Joe, a.k.a. The Beer Patrol. And yeah, so if anybody knows Rob, let's keep this quiet for the next day or so he gets a chance to actually watch the video. And yeah, fantastic stuff. So thank you for watching. Thank you to the guys who are sticking around commenting. Really appreciate it. And we'll put links down below once of this has gone live and I could get onto my MacBook, which the phone is rested on. So yeah, Mystery Beer 1, done and dusted. A resounding success. Maybe a bit too obvious, but again, I don't know what Rob's game plan is. Maybe all of them are really obvious. And Paul says, hi, sexy. Hi, Paul. Just to let you know, Paul, I'm a fucking genius. Okay? I'm an absolute fucking genius. And anyway, I'm going to cut it off there because I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit hungry. And yeah, so everyone's saying hello to Paul as I'm leaving. Apologies about that, my friend. But yeah, thank you for watching. Check out Rob. Check out all the other guys who do these sorts of things as well, of course. Yeah, that's it for now. And I shall see you next time. Cheers.